which required political solutions, and that similar threats in Sierra Leone following the outcome of presidential election in the tiny West African country has informed the 42nd meeting in Abuja.
Sequel to this development, the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government at a 64th Ordinary Summit held in Abuja directed the ECOWAS Commission to facilitate the deployment of an ECOWAS security mission to Sierra Leone to help stabilize the country.
Member states are expected to take stock of the last meeting and possibly deploy the ECOWAS military standby force to Sierra Leone, as well as review operations in the Gambia and Guinea-Bissau.
This session also offers the opportunity to review ongoing security missions in the Gambia and in Guinea-Bissau, respectively, against the backdrop of the need to continue activating, equipping and deploying the ECOWAS standby force.
Nigeria has been at the forefront of ECOWAS peacekeeping missions, and the country is willing to commit even more to future efforts to achieve peace in the sub-region. But officials say the funds for Sierra Leone and elsewhere in Gambia and Guinea-Bissau that is also on the agenda must come from every member state to show commitment.
I therefore assure you that once the finance experts and ministers of finance finalize the meeting, which will hold soonest, the Mediation and Security Council at the ministerial level under my leadership will prioritize the activation of the ECOWAS standby force for counter-terrorism efforts.
Nigeria says it recognizes the fragile nature of democracy in the region, and the recent pullout of Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso from the ECOWAS bloc has heightened concerns about threats of terrorism, unconstitutional change of government, cyber and transnational organized crimes that have continued to undermine security in the Sahel region, even with the threat of proxy wars.
Recent challenges like the military coup d'etat in some countries in the region have had unintended consequences and have threatened our collective democratic values. This trend must be discouraged as it negates our core responsibilities as military professionals. Let me therefore use this opportunity to emphasize that as democratic countries, we, the military, must uphold democratic values in line with our various constitutions.
Accordingly, joint efforts towards countering terrorism, managing cross-border crimes, hybrid threats, as well as enhancing regional security are vital to safeguarding our nations and promoting sustainable development.
On this occasion, the Nigerian Parliament pledges total support and confidence in the ability of ECOWAS defense chiefs to secure the territorial integrity of the sub-region.
We in the Nigerian Parliament, the National Assembly of Nigeria, have remained committed to supporting the federal arm of government of Nigeria to ensure that necessary and needed resources as will be required by ECOWAS as far as Nigeria is concerned are provided and approved.
The ECOWAS security meeting, hosted by Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, holds till Friday, when far-reaching decisions will be taken, especially on Sierra Leone, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, as well as conciliatory steps to take on Niger Republic, Mali and Burkina Faso to bring them back to the fold. Omo Bazwai.
When was the last time you sent or spent money overseas?
Let me guess, was it A, slow, B, complicated, or C, expensive? I'm here to tell you there's a better way. It's called Wise. Wise was made for people who live in one place and have friends and loved ones overseas. It helps you send money fast, secure and transparently with no hidden fees. And a Wise card is perfect for those times you travel, making it easy to spend like a local, so you can take more time with your family and friends and less watching your bank balance. Download Wise today and see how much you could save.
Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa has called on all chiefs of defense staff of ECOWAS countries to work in unity to prevent military takeovers and undemocratic change of government in the countries. This was said at the 42nd Ordinary Session of the Committee of ECOWAS Chiefs of Defense Staff in Abuja. The CDS added that the threat of a military takeover of a government must be destroyed, as it negated the core responsibilities of the military profession. He also noted that the military must uphold democratic values in line with their constitutions. Joining us via Zoom from Senegal for this conversation is Dr. Oluwole Ojewale, who is the Regional Coordinator, Institute for Security Studies, Dakar, Senegal. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Now, why this statement is coming is as a result of the pullout of the three countries from ECOWAS, talking about Mali, Niger, as well as the other third country. I can't remember what the name is now, but talk to us how ECOWAS have been able to manage these countries' concerns and grievances with the body, and that they decided that they were not going to come back, because one of the reasons they gave is that they talked about the inhuman sanctions that ECOWAS meted on them, and that is why they are not returning back to the body.
Well, I think we've argued repeatedly that a diplomatic solution is the way to go